Hi and welcome to Ojama Duo YuGiOh. I'm Phil Morris and today I'm going to be bringing you a deck list for vampires. This is a fun but strong build and you may struggle with the most powerful decks in the game at the moment, like Magic Spectres, Cosmos. This has I have used this to beat Cliff Orcs and a few other of the meta, but it's just putting it out there for you. So let's start with the spells. There's 2 Allure of Darknesses, 2 Book of Lives, 1 Foolish Burial, 2 Gravekeeper Servants, 1 Regeki, 2 Transmodifiers, 2 Twin Twisters, 2 Vampire Kingdom, 2 Call the Haunted, 2 Quaking Mirror Force, 2 Solemn Strike, 1 Solemn Warning, 2 Starlight Road, 2 Vampire Takeover. For monsters, we have 3 Mezuki, 2 Shadow Vampire, 3 Uni-Zombie, 3 Vampire Duke, 1 Vampire Grace, 1 Vampire Lord, 2 Vampire Sorcerer, 2 Zombie Masters. Extra deck, we have Bleeds of the Diabolical Dragons, we have Black Rose Moonlight Dragon, Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, Psy-Frame Lord Omega, I can't say that one's name, Stardust Dragon, and once again I can't say that guy's name, I just can't, sorry people. And then Void Ogre Dragon, XYZs, we have Castel the Sky Blast Musketeer, 2 Crimson Knight Vampire Bram, 1 Disgusto Emerald, 2 Gaia the Dragon the Thunder Charger, 1 Volcasaurus, and 1 Shark Fortress. Your side deck, basically you can put really what you want into what you like using. The only one I would recommend is putting in a 3rd Twin Twister, a 3rd Book of Life, and a 3rd Vampire Kingdom, and the rest of the space is put in what you like, traps you like to use, or other, let's say level 7 or level 8 dragons to work with this particular card. So now I'm going to just go through quickly some plays that I like to make with vampires, or what I like to make with this particular deck. You see, by far the best vampire in the deck is Vampire Duke. He has 2 effects. When he special summons from the grave, you can send 1 card. You tell the opponent to send 1 type of card, monster, spell or trap from their deck to the grave. If they do, and Vampire Kingdom is on the field, it will activate Vampire Kingdom, will then destroy one of the cards of your opponent's side of the field if you can send a vampire to your grave. The second one is that when he's normal summoned, you can target 1 dark vampire monster in your grave and special summon it. So even if you tribute Vampire Duke and then get back Vampire Duke, you'll still activate Vampire Duke's second ability. What's quite good. So that one, he's my favourite vampire because he's a way of recycling your vampires, and also that just the amount of times I've used Call of the Haunted in the standby phase while I've got Vampire Kingdom on the field, summoned him and blown up, let's say a Pendulum card or whatever I needed to get rid of to stop that person from making his plays. The same with Gravekeeper Servant and Vampire Kingdom. Obviously we know that when your opponent can't attack unless he sends 1 card from the top of his deck to the grave, as soon as he does that, that'll activate Vampire Kingdom, and you'll destroy. If you can send one of your vampires to your grave, you'll destroy his card before his card has made an attack, if you wanted to choose the attacking monster. So that's basically the deck. There's also a couple of Uni-Zombie plays that I'm going to go through actually. This is to make this card here. I'm sorry that I can't say its name, it's probably not very helpful, but I'll read its effect out. This must be special summoned from your extra deck by sending 2 level 5 or higher monsters you control with the same level to the graveyard. 1 tuner and 1 non-tuner. So how will I do that is because I've got Uni-Zombie. And this is probably the best way I've made this play so far. Is let's say I do start off with this hand quite often. Is that I start off with a Uni-Zombie in hand and then 1 of my level 5 vampires, preferably Duke, but any of the level 5s will do. You send you summon Uni-Zombie. You send one of the level 5s from your hand to the grave. Then you use his second ability and obviously make it level 4. Then you use his second ability to send a Mezuki from your hand to your grave, from your deck to your grave, sorry, or makes it level 5. use the Mezuki's effect to special summon the monster, the one of the level 5 zombies. Bob's your uncle. Now you can make that. The good thing about what I like about this card is because it is quite easy to make in this deck, is all you need to do then is set a spell or trap, and you can summon any of your level 7 or 8 dragon type monsters from your extra deck once per turn. So basically you get a free synchro, and the amount of games this is made so much easier. And I think if there's a couple, I think there might be a couple of game videos where you'll see me use this card, and it does make a difference. The other good XYZ is for you to never overlook is Bram. Bram is absolutely brilliant. The only real way your opponent is going to get rid of Bram is by sending it back to your deck or by banishing it. Because if it's destroyed or by battle or by card effect in the next standby phase, it'll come back in defense position. His second ability is the one you have to be careful of using. Now his second ability gives you the ability to special summon a monster from your opponent's graveyard, but if you do, only that monster can attack, so I recommend majority of the time using that ability in his second phase. And I think that's it for the deck profile. There will be a few game videos afterwards to show how it does, and I hope you've enjoyed it. If so, please do subscribe so we can keep on making these videos, and give us a like. Thank you.